Hello, and welcome back to the Intro to Consulting series. My name is Kim Berg, and I previously worked in the Bain office in Brussels, and now I will be moving to the San Francisco office in a couple of months. What we're going to take you through today is learning a little bit more about the career trajectory for consulting. One thing about consulting that makes it such an attractive option is that you can climb up the corporate ladder very quickly. In your typical management consulting firm, it generally takes around 8 to 15 years to make your way from a junior consultant all the way up to a partner. In contrast, in another type of corporate, it could take somebody decades to get all the way from a junior level position to a senior level one. In a typical management consulting firm, there's generally 5 different steps within a career. You usually come in out of undergrad as a junior level consultant. This is sometimes known as an associate or an analyst within some companies. Or if you're an MBA grad, at a typical management consulting firm, you would usually enter as a senior consultant, which is one level above. The first 3 to 5 years within a management consulting firm, your responsibilities are generally pretty similar. As an entry-level junior consultant, you're actually given a surprising amount of responsibilities. For example, one of your responsibilities could include managing your own module or work stream on a project. In addition, you could be conducting qualitative and quantitative analysis, such as, for example, creating a model in Excel. You could be creating research and doing analysis with a team of experts. Lastly, as a junior level consultant, you would still be able to sit in client discussions and give input in client meetings. After working as a junior level consultant for anywhere from 1.5 to 3 years, most top management consulting firms will give you the option of an MBA sponsorship or the opportunity to move straight to a senior consulting role. MBA sponsorship is a very attractive offer for junior level consultants and is considered one of the biggest perks of working in the consulting industry. As a senior level consultant, you're doing many of the same tasks as a junior level one, but with added responsibilities. For example, you may be managing multiple work streams at a time, or helping to mentor some junior level consultants or interns that are on your work stream or others. In addition, you'd be given higher responsibility in client meetings and be expected to lead the charge. The next career level up is where consulting gets even more interesting and even more stressful. As a manager or senior manager within a consulting firm, you would be working on managing your consulting team. One of the responsibilities of a manager is building the team's storyline. The manager would be the one who would manage the flow of the project from start to finish. This not only includes managing how the discussion will go when discussing with the client, but also creating the roadmap of the entire project over the course of 2 to 6 months. A manager would also be working directly with the team and overseeing each of the work streams. Generally, a manager will not be overseeing a specific work stream, but rather working with and overseeing all of them. Some of the responsibilities for overseeing these work streams or modules include reviewing the team's work and providing feedback and acting as a sounding board for what the team's analyses are currently providing. This is not an easy job because you're often given very little time to engage on the content. As a senior manager, rather than just a manager, these senior managers are bridging the gap between a manager and a partner, not only managing teams, but also helping to sell work to additional clients. This is usually the point where a lot of people within consulting start to specialize in a specific industry or a specific practice area. After around 8 to 15 years of going from a junior consultant to a senior manager, people will have the opportunity to be promoted to partner. I know that 8 to 15 years can seem like a very large range. However, it depends on a multitude of factors. For example, whether or not you choose to take your MBA or engage in any other types of externships or exploring careers outside of consulting can impact how long it takes to get to partner. In addition, many promotion times in management consulting firms are dependent not only on tenure, but also performance. So the better you perform within the company, the faster you'll be able to make it to partner. Lastly, the availability of positions within a specific industry or practice area could affect the amount of time that it takes you to get to partner. For example, if you specialize within the energy industry and your consulting firm is lacking partners within this field, your road to partner could be much quicker. As a partner, your responsibilities change drastically. As a partner, rather than conducting analysis like you would as a junior level consultant or managing teams like you would as a manager, a partner is expected to sell projects to clients. A partner does this by creating long-lasting relationships with clients that they've worked with in the past and engaging with clients that the consulting firm has not worked with before, as well as driving the overall business development of the firm. A partner would also be overseeing multiple client projects within their industry or practice area. Here, they would be providing expert information to the team, engaging and creating the scope or proposal for projects, and additionally providing the managers of these projects with expertise and aid. Partners are really there to provide credibility and maintain the brand image for the consulting firm. Partners are the faces of consulting organizations. I've painted a pretty rosy picture of the career trajectory thus far. However, it is a fact of the consulting industry that around 95% of consultants do not make it all the way to partner. There's a lot of factors to this. Some people find the job too stressful and that it takes up too much time. Some people simply just don't like some of the responsibilities along the career path of a consultant. And others choose to pursue corporate or startups, or some sort of other fields outside of the consulting industry. Unfortunately, in consulting firms, there is this idea of up or out. As you move through a consulting firm at each level, you will undergo a performance review, and some will make it up, and some will unfortunately be forced to leave. Overall, consulting is a very rewarding job, even if you just join as a junior level consultant, because you learn a lot in a very, very short period of time. I hope you learned a lot about the career trajectory in consulting, and we can't wait to see you next time to learn some more.